UN Protection Chief Volker Turk visiting one of the regions hardest hit by Boko Haram troubles. Local authorities here say malnutrition already has killed up to 450 children, and thousands more are facing starvation. The government says Boko Haram is all but defeated, and all that's left is reconstruction. But the UN says there are far more challenges ahead.
It's also a global issue, so there is our part that we will need to play, and we will have to focus a lot on protection issues, on emergency shelter issues, on building especially a community-based approach to the crisis, because we know that the answer is often in the communities themselves. They know how to survive, they know how to cope with it, but we need to help facilitate that process.
The UN says around 3.9 million people need help. Although the military has pushed Boko Haram back, much of the region remains insecure.
A big issue is also humanitarian access. Outside Maiduguri, if you look at the situation today, there are still roaming elements, there are armed elements. So we need to make sure that the safe and secure environment is provided for humanitarian action to take place, because we also need to make sure that humanitarian workers are safe in delivery of their duties and in delivery of relief items. But it is absolutely clear, I agree, that food insecurity is an issue up there.
The humanitarian crisis has gone beyond Nigeria's borders. Over 200,000 Nigerian refugees are scattered in neighboring Chad, Niger and Cameroon. The UN also is trying to create safe conditions for their return. Volker Turk is the most senior official from the UN High Commission for Refugees to visit Nigeria since the insurgency broke in 2009. He's been in talks with top government officials and other key players here. The UN has been criticized for doing very little, but he's now promising to rally for an increased support for millions affected by the insurgency. Kelechi Emekalam, CCTV Abuja, Nigeria.